Yeah, that's a good reminder to keep your eyes on the road and don't look too much at the pretty city. My ABS saved that one. I'm very happy that when you get your driver's license in the Netherlands, emergency brake is actually one of the things you need to do. It's a perfect example of it.
This is what makes a biker so excited.
I just want to take a second to take it in.
But then my navigation just said, nah, you're gonna do another one.
Hello. At least you get to see a little bit more of the Stelvio. But this is actually the best view that I can give you. That was freaking awesome. It feels like coming home somehow. So we're now on our way to Bad Haasburg, and from there we go south deeper into Harz again in order to do those nice twisties and turnies. We have one last stop at a big lake that I also want to have some images from, and from there we're heading back to the hotel. We just saw a couple of villages with really nice buildings, nice city centers, and the churches were pristine, really nice. So also that part we now were able to see from Harz. I'll probably, for next time, I would like to stay into the area. I did this because otherwise the ride would have been too long. But if you're interested in those villages, definitely visit. Otherwise, I would advise you stay in the center Harz area, as the roads there are just too nice in order to pass up. And there's so much to do and to see already. Focus on those first. If you have some time left, then go out of the area slightly in order to just have a look around. Our GPS says 1 more hour, 51 kilometers. It's now 6:06, so 6 minutes after 6 in the evening. So also the sun is going lower again. There are some cloudies here. Anyway, just the last hour. I'm gonna miss this. I really enjoyed today so far. So Eckertal just showed an image where it said that in 1989 Germany was once again unified, meaning also that I'm close on the actual border between Sachsen-Anhalt and Niedersachsen, or maybe even one of the states down south. So this is where it happened. That really means that half of it was in east and half of it was in west. So now we're going down south to the heart of Harz again. So now twisties, curvies for the last 40 kilometers. We will stop at a lake a little bit down the road in order to have some pretty shots and a little bit of a break before heading back. Rather than a naked bike, you can see that there's more and more naked trees again, like we saw this morning. Either due to disease or something else that happened. To look that up because I'm actually quite intrigued. Big part of the forest seems to be dead, but on the other side you see like a really nice creek coming down. So there's a lot of stop places for people. I just missed the light, unfortunately. And some waterfalls as well at the same time. It's always funny, you drive by and you see some people making a picture. Then normally there's something to see, right? It took me a second to saw the waterfalls. This one was the Ronkerhaller Wasserfall. And then we are at the Okertalsperre. Imagine probably it's a little bit busy here as well, which is also a huge dam in order to keep this lake together. Yeah, it's not allowed to go over by bike, unfortunately. You'll see some lovely bridges. Just a look at that beautiful dam. It's unfortunate that you cannot go over it, only by push bike, but not motorbike or car. But from the air, from the sky, it definitely has a different ring to it. Just looking at it from a different perspective. I also had the first time that I went all the way to the other side of the lake in order to capture the bridge that we will be nearby in just a second. And my drone actually, I lost signal. And for some reason it came very, very nicely back. So that's the first time for everything, I want to say. So now it's just a really nice, relaxing, curvy drive in order to go back to the hotel. I'm gonna enjoy this one. I'll get back to you in a little second. So this is the bridge that I was talking about. There is an Omleitung, and you have to go different because the normal road is closed. And this gives us the opportunity to go over this really new bridge. To get to the other side. But it was right around the corner where my drone just lost signal, because the dam is right there. It's around the corner. Look at that sunset on top of the bridge. Beautiful. With these beautiful twisties. I meant what I said earlier. If you don't have that much time, just stay in the Harz area, like the dead center of Harz. There are so many roads that will turn a smile on your face. And then if you have time left, go explore a little bit outside of the area. It's the smell as well, the smell of trees and pines. That really gives you the holiday feeling somehow. And even when this is not a trip of 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, to have a day like that, like this, I'm happy. And you remember those, right, in Switzerland? So if you see those twisties and turnings, I always get the question, how do you find these kind of roads? It really is a combination of what TomTom is my navigation. So if I put in a destination, it pretty much is able to find these kind of roads. The other thing you can do is just type into Google saying, what is the top 10 roads that you need to drive in Harz? And this time I did it with AI, or KI as they would say here in Germany. And those places roll out really, really quickly. Also, special bike hotels or even hotels. And we just passed a hotel, for example, that are a motorbike enthusiast, but also Dutch. So that also gives a different twist on it. So for those kind of things, I actually really enjoy using AI. As it saves me some time from planning. But really, if you just say the top 10 roads here and there, grab a couple of sites, place them all on Google Maps, you're good to go. And it's really easy to set out somewhere else. Or to find hotels. If you're looking for hotels, normally there's only a couple of things that you're looking for. One is that your bike is safe and that you can park it somewhere. Two, if you're with a group, breakfast is very important because it saves time. You don't have to stop somewhere and lose like half the day. And if you can do half board and have food in the evening, that is a possibility. However, I always just tend to find something anyway, because there's always something around. As we are looking down on another dam, the beautiful lake around it, and some pretty nature to see. This, yeah, like I said this morning, this reminds me of Schwarzwald a little bit. These kind of roads, together with the nature, is beautiful. It's good to know that there is a region nearby my place, or at least half the distance is the Black Forest. This I don't mind to do a lot more often. It is at this point that the low-hanging sun is bothering just a tiny bit. And you come around the corner and you just get the sun in your face. Yeah. The mountain here that we have on the right is the Boxberg. The Boxberg also has like a carriage that will bring you all the way to the top. Just if you're thinking about other things to do in Harz than motorcycling, it's fun for the entire family. I'm just saying, so if you have wife and children, just come to Harz, dump them at something like that, and then you can go driving all day. There, really nice beach club as well. I can imagine that even in the summer the lake might be cold though. As we are riding over the Boxberg, I see a lot of twisties and bendies again on my screen, because we still need to climb a little bit in order to get to the other side. Then we go down into the valley where my hotel is located. So this is really the last bit of fun that we get before we say goodbye to the Harz mountain tomorrow again. But the Boxberg is a nice mountain. Be like. They do not get boring. And these are quite forgiving because they're so large. Just need to get off the Boxberg. The Boxberg. We just need to get off the Boxberg in order to get to the valley of the hotel. Oh, funny, the car in front of me has EL, which stands for Emsland, which is actually the area immediately across the border from my house. The person from the hotel was complaining about the fact that there were so many Dutch people here in the region, and he was wondering why. Aside from the nature, I have no clue. Maybe because it's the first hilly area closest to the area. But that person, the German person in front of me, maybe had the same idea, I can imagine. In Germany, the license plates, the first 2 or 3 letters, immediately tell you which region the car is coming from. It's not always accurate, because if you have a lease car, normally it's the country or the region of the lease company. So that's why last time when I saw an M from Munich, that's normally where all the lease and rental cars come from. So it's a best guess that to just know that they are probably coming from there. But if you're leasing, then it's normally the company that is the lease company or the location of your company. And then with the right that we're taking at the end of this road. And then with the right we are taking at the end of this road. It means that we are on the last bit right before the hotel again. Makes me sad. It was such a good day. Really enjoyed myself. Oh, these streets are narrow. Like, and then also to park a car there. Kudos. So this road we went over. Only we went from right to left this morning. So this was kind of a shortcut. And just like that, we're crossing one of the creeks that feeds into the big lake at our hotel. Meaning that we are very, very, very close to the end. It's just 2 more kilometers. What a day. It's almost 300 kilometers. We left at, what was it, 11-ish something. It's now 7:30, so that was a full day. The Titan Bridge, the Nets Katze lunch, which was phenomenal. The racetrack in the Denkmal, then the whole big piece of nature, all the nice little villages, and then a couple of dams, a really, really high mountain, and the old structure where the wall used to be between West and East Germany. I love Harz. I got it recommended, but I did not expect it to be this nice. I'll definitely be back. For you, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, send super likes, memberships as we discussed. If you're interested, if that is something for you, or if you have questions, just post them in the comments. I am happy to help. But as I'm taking here the last exit, I'll just show you some nice footage of the lake where every time when I wake up. I just wanted to say I just enjoy these hotels that are a bit more remote, a little bit more. That you just open your window and then the first thing you see is lake and mountain, and I just enjoy that so much more. So thank you for watching. The only thing I can say is see you with the next one, and of course, stay safe everyone.